Today I'm making lobster truffle mac and cheese. I promised you some bougie pasta last week, so here it is. Luxuriously creamy Asiago mac and cheese with a hint of truffle and lobster tail. For the most part, this is an easy recipe. We're just boiling up some lobster tails and noodles, making a super creamy cheese sauce, combining it all together, and baking it to golden perfection. Working with lobster did make this a slightly harder recipe than usual, but we'll get to that later. You can press the CC button to turn on subtitles or check out the full list of ingredients in the video description. We're starting off today with 2 lobster tails, and we're going to somewhat heavily salt a pot of boiling water. And I'm working with frozen lobster tails that I've completely thawed. We're going to go ahead and add the tails to the water, cover, wait for the water to come back to a boil, and cook for about 3 minutes. Uncover, and enjoy a lobster steam facial.
Oh, my face is going to smell like lobster now.
Before transferring the tails onto a plate to cool. Probably not the best idea. Next, I transferred some of the lobster bath water to a smaller pot, brought it back to a boil, and salted it slightly, since we already salted it earlier. Just trying to pump as much of that lobster flavor into this dish as possible. We're going to cook a quarter pound of cavatappi pasta in here for about 7 minutes, or until al dente. Now drain and set aside. Here's where shit got rough. Documented on camera for your enjoyment, my first time deshelling lobster tails. First I tried cracking the shell down the back, cutting down the front, and pulling it open. Then I tried peeling and breaking the shell off. It was messy, but I eventually got it out. For the second tail, I cut down the back and used a knife to separate the meat from the shell along the sides and front till the meat was free. I think I was supposed to do this while the lobster was still hot. Luckily, we don't need this to look pretty. We're just roughly chopping the meat and setting it aside till we're ready for it. Now with that mess taken care of, let's get started on our cheese sauce. This is pretty similar to the cheese sauce I've made before for the carne asada nachos with a few small tweaks. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of heavy cream, 1 to 1.5 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of truffle oil, and 8 ounces of Asiago cheese. We're starting off our cheese by completely melting the butter in a pot and adding in our flour. Whisk it all together until smooth and let the raw flour cook out a couple minutes. I meant to add the salt in with the flour but forgot, so I'm adding that in now. Whisk that in, then we're going to add in our cream, half a cup of milk, truffle oil, and continue to whisk everything smooth. Once it starts thickening, turn the heat off and add in the shredded Asiago cheese. Continue mixing till the cheese melts, then assess whether or not you need more liquid. My sauce was looking too thick, so I added another half cup of milk and whisked it in. Still too thick. Need more milk. 1 sec. Let's grab another cup of milk and see how much we need. I'm pouring in another half cup, whisking it in, and I'm really happy with the consistency. Now let's add in our pasta and lobster and stir to combine. This is where things start to get really good. Just look at how well these noodles are holding on to that sauce. Super creamy. This makes enough for 2 generous bowls of pasta. Now for 1 serving, I'm combining 1.5 tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs with 1 tablespoon of melted butter, stirring evenly and setting it aside. Plate up your serving of pasta into an oven-safe dish. I'm just making an individual serving right now, but you could use a bigger dish and bake the whole thing at once. Top with the breadcrumb mixture and pop it into a 375-degree oven for 30 minutes. Try to resist the urge to dig in before it's done baking.
Oh my god. This looks fantastic.
It's going to come out of the oven looking absolutely beautiful. Golden, crispy, and bubbly. One final touch, I'm just going to add a pop of color with some freshly chopped parsley on top. And that's it. This pasta is a medley of some of my favorite things. Cheese, lobster, truffle, and fun-shaped noodles. I just can't resist anytime this is on the menu. This is such a fantastic flavor combination of the nutty Asiago cheese, earthy truffle, and sweet lobster. The variation of textures in this is phenomenal. You have the smooth, luscious cheese sauce coating the soft lobster and firm noodles, and that beautiful golden crunch from the breadcrumbs on top. If you're into lobster and cheese, or just a little bougie, I know you're gonna love this. Give it a try and post a picture on Instagram. Tag me at Michael with 4 H's. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to watch another video, you can click the card on the right. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. It's free and helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next Thursday.